Hi everyone! So today we're going to talk about the unavoidable, the inescapable phenomena of things going wrong in our lives. Whether it's a financial crisis, a health crisis, work stress, relationship stress, grief, and the one thing that's common to all of us humans, the existential question of the nature of our own existence. A lot of us go through very difficult situations and seemingly insurmountable problems in our lives that will not only test our strength but also challenge our will to live. And in this video, we will discuss ways we can rise above these problems and possibly make or create something good out of every bad situation. Well, most bad situations. And how we can develop the ability to see the big picture, even when parts of the picture are demanding our entire focus and attention, making themselves look bigger than they really are. But before we do that, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, here on this channel I talk about how you can find your passion and go after it at any age, how you can find balance even at the most difficult times in your life, and how you can be happy with the things and the people you already have surrounding you. So if you're interested, make sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Now, let's get to today's topic. So, even before starting or attempting to solve your major life problems, the first thing you have to do or you have to know is to believe and be confident in your own abilities to overcome any issue in your life. It doesn't matter if you think that you're not smart enough, you don't have no money, you don't have connections, or you simply believe that you are utterly incapable of overcoming these issues. But the biggest challenge, the biggest hurdle right now for you is not the perceived problems or obstacles that are out there. The biggest challenge is your own attitude towards yourself. And once you deal with that, you'll see that it becomes increasingly, easier to do something about these things. And if you are to have any chance of solving your problems and overcoming these things in your life, these beliefs that are lodged, that are stuck in your mind, they have to go. Because you're not going to be able to do anything while you are continuously criticizing, doubting, and you have a lot of uncertainties about what you're doing and how you're going to do it. Because even if you were to do something about your problems, with doubt and uncertainty running in the background, running the show, you're not going to see the results that you're expecting. You're just expecting somehow things will work out, while deep down what you truly believe is, things are not going to work out. There is this fear and doubt within you that's running the show. This means that you will not go at it with the right attitude and energy that is needed to yield those positive results that you want to see. Because with doubt, you're just going to continuously and subconsciously sabotage yourself and sabotage the process, so that in the end you will see what you truly are believing within you. And we all know by now that what we truly believe to be true is what we will experience on the outside world, or what will become true for us in the physical world. It's just the way the world works. You're not going to manipulate your way through this. This is why you have to work on yourself first. This is why the biggest challenge here is your own demons and not this perceived problems that are out there. So if you're going through a very difficult time in your life right now, know that the first step in solving this is to be mentally and physically healthy and ready to face your problems. So if you have a big problem in your life right now, you have to be able to face it with equal amount of strength if you are to have any chance of tackling it and win the battle. Because once you make yourself stronger and bigger than your problems, you'll start to see that all of them will start to crumble in the face of that strength that you're building within you. And this is because the only way that these things were able to survive is in your weakness and allowing them to go on without a fight. But all of that will change now, because now you're building that inner strength that's going to allow you to face your problems and not crumble, to face your problems and actually have a different perspective of what they are. Because most of the problems that we have in life are opportunities for us to use our untapped potential, use our creativity in order to solve them. The other thing is to understand the nature of life itself. We are all transitioning into the unknown when we leave this world, and whatever happens here will solely depend on our own will and also wisdom about the nature of life itself and the nature of ourselves. When we are aware of how things work here, when we know the transient nature of everything in this world, we will develop a different perspective, or we'll start to see things from a different angle than before. And this includes our problems. Our problems, especially those that soon become insignificant and superficial in the face of something big or something that is life-threatening, they're not real problems. They are made up. But for a lot of us, we're waiting for something that is life-changing in order for us to see these things for what they really are. Because we're now preoccupied with something big and something that is relatively real. And then we get to see these things for what they are. But you don't have to wait for something life-changing to happen in your life before you develop this kind of perspective. You can do it now. You can practice looking at your problems and analyzing them, because if they're bothering you, they need some level of inspection. And you have to look at these things and ask yourself, is this problem really, do I really need to worry about it this much? Does it affect my life that much? Can I just drop it? Is it something that's going to, matter in a few weeks, months, or is this something that I need to give my attention to, my energy to? Because even doing that is a problem. That creates a lot of problems. Or if you're worrying about other people, ask yourself, is this person worth my time? Are they worth me worrying about what they think of me, what they say about me? And with this kind of, introspection, you will get to the point and, see that all these things that you're worrying about to death are actually things that you can either solve, do something about, or simply drop, because they don't matter. But you still might feel like, no matter what you do, you're still suffering and you're unable to break free of this cycle, and it just goes on and on. But the thing that you have to know is that, even suffering has purpose, and usually suffering precedes meaning in life. But you have to be the one to do that. You have to be the one to put a little bit of an effort and give yourself some emotional support in order to find that purpose. Because like they say, there is a seed of opportunity in any adversity. So this means that it's not for nothing. Whatever it is that you're going through, with the right mindset, you'll be able to make something good out of it, or sometimes something great out of that experience. But it can be hard. And the way to deal with that is to develop that emotional resilience within you. In life, you are going to find yourself, depending on other people financially. Because if you're not working, or somehow you lost all your millions in a recession, then, people are going to have to support you, and you're going to be dependent on others, whether it's your family or government. That happens in life. Or you can be physically dependent on others, because if you're sick and you're physically incapacitated, you have to allow yourself, actually, you're going to be forced, and others are going to have to help you. That's fine. That happens to the body. sometimes. But no matter what you do, you cannot be emotionally dependent on others, even when you are physically and financially incapacitated. Because what that does is it completely ruins your chances of healing your body or healing your financial situation, because now you are in that victim mentality. And that victimhood is going to keep you trapped and you'll not be able to break free. So you have to develop that emotional resilience and be emotionally dependent on yourself and not the outside world. It's to build your mental muscles, literally. Just like the body needs nutritious food, exercise, and rest to build that resilience, it's the same with your mind. Your mind needs this challenge, difficulties, and mindfulness in order to be strong. So in a way, your problems are like a blessing in order to build that strength. They're like these necessary ingredients to build that emotional resilience within you. Last but not least is to set a goal for your life despite going through a difficult situation. Learning to plan for your future with exciting goals and keeping busy with developing the skills that are needed for that, and also taking the steps